Hey, I'm here to do an interview with Sir Daniel Williams, and the questions are here, and the gallery is over there.
And you see, October the 25th, 1983. That was the date we had the intervention in Grenada by the United States and other friendly forces. Now, you could see the seriousness here, but you could see a little smile on her face there. And so it's a tug of war between either Grenada being on this side or on the side of liberty. I take the liberty to tell you this because this painting was explained to the American ambassador when he was here. That would have been past 1984, I think. Anyway, he was here. I had a reception at home there in my house. And when this painting was explained to him, he remarked that this would have been an excellent painting for the corridors of the White House. And then I smiled because I know that this painting will remain in Grenada. So this painting will remain for posterity in Grenada, depicting the intervention in Grenada by American and friendly forces in 1983. Well, again, it's the same. That was painted by Mr. John Benjamin, one of our very, very famous Grenadians. All these paintings have a little note that you could see tells you something about it. You know, you could see his name here again. This is by Mr. Gordon de la Math. That's Lord's cricket ground here. He painted this. But this other one here, this is now the Queen's Park before we built a new stadium. He has painted this here.
They look so real.
They look so real, yes, yes. That's Mr. Canute who painted this, Canute Kellist. He's what is known as a natural, as an uncultured painter in the sense that he did not go to any university to learn to do any artwork. It's like somebody, well, he has died now. He died in his 90s, perhaps, an old man. But these are done by, they are students of the National College. They all got the advanced level on the paintings, as they did very well. I just said, all right, I'll take what you all painted, and I have what's on this side and on the far side here. These here are the paintings of the masters, you know. You would have heard about Leonardo da Vinci, where Michelangelo and these great minds, these are the ones that painted this. So these are prints.
And they look really.
These are prints.
Tell us how you got into the appreciation of art.
Oh, I like beautiful things. So since when I was in London, I always followed up, you know, going to the art galleries, going to the museums. I just go there and see lovely artwork and enjoy myself just looking at things that are beautiful in the sense that it might not be just, it's the impression that you get. For example, looking at, you know, Salvador Dali's Metamorphosis. I remember the first time I looked at that, of course in its life size, I just had to take several minutes looking at it, you know, because of the character and the feelings that you get out of it, you know.
Were you always interested in Grenadian art form?
Yes, I was always interested in Grenadian art form. In my earlier years before I traveled, one would say that I was always pursuing education. So, although I was always interested, I did not have as much time then, but when I got to London, I spent more time in following up on art, and I had always hoped to spend more time on it later on, just the fulfillment that you get out of art. And so, hence the reason I decided to have this little art gallery here. In fact, there are Grenadians who, when I was building it, thought that, why didn't you set up a building and rent it out and make some money out of it? Rent it out and make some money. Well, what they did not know is, from me, money is not everything. So rather than having this building and rent it and collect some rent from it, I thought, let me have these works of art here that can please my eyes and perhaps please the eyes of some other person or persons who would be able to enjoy works of the great artists.
What can be done to get the youth involved in more art in Grenada?
Well, you need an awakening. At the moment, I think that they're doing a lot better than years gone by. Mr. Gordon Lamothe, since he returned to Grenada, himself and others, he has taken a broad view of art. He has done quite a lot. And so you find now that in all, the art teachers in all the, I think in nearly all the schools, I would say in all the schools now. So a greater interest has been taken. It's a matter of improving on that as time goes by. He's one of those I know. In fact, he assisted me in putting things together here. That's Mr. Gordon de Lamothe, and you see I have a couple of his paintings here because that's what he did in England until he returned to Grenada. And so it's just more exposure, more interest, and let it be going, because you see, as a tourist, well, our tourism industry here, if we have young artists who can produce more and more, when tourists come in here, they would not mind buying some artwork from Grenada. So the more young artists we have who produce good work, then when they come, they can get to buy from here. And so they will please themselves with getting something from Grenada, and then those who did the work here will get something out of it, will get paid for it. So there's an industry for it here, and I think you have asked a very useful question. More and more Grenadians, young people, should get involved, and they would be able to get a living out of it as well. And when they take the paintings abroad, people will see the painting. Where was this spot? It was an original from Grenada. So that has the effect of selling Grenada abroad more and more.
What influences your choice in pieces you collect?
Oh, beauty. Yes, you can go places and see paintings that could make you, well, perhaps people would paint paintings of the devil. That would be horrible paintings. I like paintings that are attractive. I like paintings that when you look at them you can smile. So I'm attracted to beautiful paintings. I like beauty. I like beauty. I like beauty. In my humble little way, I like perfection. It's just that it's a concept, but I would be attracted to paintings because of the beauty.
Which other artists are you into?
Which other artists
are you into? Like, instead of just being into Grenadian artists, are you into any other artists?
Oh yes. Wherever there is beauty, in whatever territory, in whatever country, of course, it was easier for me to have, well, all these, they're not Grenadians, you know, they're the big masters from abroad. Then those you see there, they were painted in some of these were Grenadian artists. But I'd always be open to other painting. I've been promised a few pieces from people abroad who have come here, and I'd always be open to anyway. In fact, by this time I should have paintings from Trinidad, I should have from the other territories, I should have. So I'm interested in the others. It's just that it was easier for me to get those of the masters abroad and those from Grenada. But rest assured, I'm open, and I'm pretty sure I'll get some paintings from the other territories as well.
Thank you.
Well, very happy to give this little exposure to you. Very happy to do so.
Okay, bye.
All right, thank you, and goodbye as well.